the tournament over Kingu. In general, I'd say looks pretty comfortable in the matchup, but not necessarily as strong as like some other players relative to their skill level. Like I think Mordo looks like really confident against Puff a lot of the time.
Yeah, I definitely say Archie's very good against Puff. Well, he won't mind me saying it. He's very good against Puff, considering his skill level. He knows. I think he's good anyway. So yeah. Right, are we in? Are we going in? Here we go.
All right. It'll be interesting to see what Tino does differently in a Frenzy. I think in general, Tino has like a more like flexible game plan. He doesn't really like have any specific style that he like super commits to for a matchup. But obviously it worked really well for Frenzy, having like that kind of very specific sort of situations that he kept creating, like catching Puff moving in a lot with like back airs and nairs. So
one thing that Kingu is doing really well as well is he's just trying to control the air. Like it doesn't matter if like Tino's never going there. Like if he controls the air, then Tino's going to be scared to like ever jump.
And
you can see this with like the way that Hungrybox. I mean, definitely the way that Hungrybox used to play. I don't know if I've seen it quite as much recently because he's obviously adapted quite a lot, but sometimes you just sit on the side platforms and just throw out aerials into the middle, and it's quite effective at just scaring the opponent into never jumping.
Yeah, it's just a hard spot to like hit at the best of times. Like the risk reward is pretty bad for Falco. Ooh, nice tech chase.
And if the Jigglypuff gets one little hit, then that's amazing. Like every little hit with Jigglypuff is what they want.
Yeah. It's also like probably one of the better ways of getting around like CC from like the spaces.
Pound, but
yeah, because like obviously you don't want to be like having to hit the Falco whilst they're grounded. In general, is a pretty good way to get like reversaled in this matchup. So it makes sense to kind of hang around the plats as Kingu's been doing, but Tino's kind of edging out some of these interactions. Risky there from ledge, but it works out. Nice punish. Catching, I think that was just like the special full right when you get like pushed off a platform. Just sort of catches Kingu unawares there.
Like if you get knocked off while in your shield, right? I don't know how it works. Yeah.
Ooh, that's an awful F smash to get hit by. But that could be. Ooh, doesn't manage to get.
Grab.
Yeah. Oh, great shorten as well. It feels like Kingu's punishes are just not quite landing. I don't know if it's particularly good choices of drift and like DI by Tino, if Kingu's just like slightly playing a little iffy in terms of punish, but we'll see.
It looks like Kingu's getting a lot of these nairs that aren't really doing a lot. He might get hit, but then Tino starts a combo off of it. Because nice little power shield. Oh, that was a great shield. Oh, obviously didn't want to do a downer there, I don't think.
Yeah, I feel like that was probably not the ideal punish. Okay, Fair gets a knockdown.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he went for a Fair like that and it worked.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to make something happen. I think doing something unexpected is probably the only way to really like break through a basic neutral situation, but that works out. Okay.
This is definitely wide open. I have no idea who's going to take this. Kingu's really good at finding like interesting openings.
Yeah, we might have an epic up throw rest moment. Okay, down throw tech chase. Tries to cover that.
There's some hits. Oh, Tino finds that back at it. That's nice.
Yeah. Decent start overall for Tino. It felt like he was kind of in the lead the whole way, and then Kingu didn't really get any massive punishes. So we'll see if Kingu catches in to like some of Tino's habits. I think that would be like the sort of ideal thing there. Okay, yep.
Crouch cancel grabs and then just gets the up throw rest.
It wasn't even a crouch cancel, right?
Or was he? He was air. He was in the air, wasn't he? Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah, he could just grab first because he landed before the Falco.
yeah.
So very good awareness by Kingu to just sort of latch onto that situation and get a quick kill. At decently high percent, so might not be long until Tino takes a stop.
Yeah, I guess that's like if the Falco's coming at you at low percent with a down air, maybe just jump off the ground.
Yeah, it's a bit. It can be a bit spooky because sometimes the Falco will
like jump squat or something. Like he will. It's not gonna work. But...
Yeah. And Puff's jump squat isn't like super fast, right? It's like 5 frames.
No. You've got to know that they're coming at you with a down air like fairly early.
Yeah. And it starts being a lot worse if they start naring in some of those spots because you could get like. Because you're not going to be like CCing necessarily.
With a dash attack, and there's the kill. Oh my god!
Getting tons of percent.
Massive hits, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like done so much work for Kingu and gets a nice up there.
Yeah, there we go. Kingu is just looking a lot more comfortable on this stage.
Kind of controlling the pace a lot more. It feels like very specific situations. Kingu is getting tons of percent. There've been kind of more scraps too, so I think that's kind of worked out in Kingu's favor. Okay, laser F smash.
Tino's calling out that nair and just going, right, I'm gonna finally punish this.
Kingu's playing actually really aggressively, sort of moved all the way in with like a forward air in the corner, and it kind of like did its job of putting Tino on the back foot.
He's doing so many of these fade back nairs, which can be like really like strange to punish sometimes. Like you don't know what you're supposed to do against those.
Yeah, it's like hard to beat with aerials.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like the nair is there to just call out a jump. Like you're not gonna throw a grounded move that's gonna hit it.
Yeah, I mean, if you run in and like you're ASDIing down, it's really risky.
Right there, he goes from an air, but he lands before Tino can even hit him. Yeah. Shields the attack and then just. Alright, where do you think it's gonna go? This has got to be Yoshi's, right?
Yeah, Yoshi's is like the big one. I think the Puff counter picks really, because I think sometimes FD can be like vaguely good for Puff depending on how the Falco's playing.
Yeah.
But otherwise it would be like Dreamland and Fun.
That air dodge Kingu did where he had no jumps, that's always a scary one to go for as Jigglypuff, because...
Yeah, if you get clipped, you're dead.
Finds a nice string of back airs.
Just goes all the way off to punish with a down there. That's really risky, but it works out.
I mean, Randall was there. Like, you got to use the tools you have at hand.
Yeah, and invincible, so it's not like you're likely to get like super hard punished. But it could have meant like if he missed, stuck off stage, having to come in against Jigglypuff. It's not the best situation. Nice tomahawk grab. Nair coming in, sort of catching Tino just as he's jumping, as you kind of like predicted. That's kind of like one of the scarier situations for Falco in the matchup. Ooh, Shine, not quite killing.
Doesn't quite kill. It does feel like this matchup is one way you don't ever really want to be trying to hit your opponent, just trying to hit the space that they can, move the space around them, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Gotta be overshooting those aerials, I think. I think also that is like a good thing to add into like the whole mix-up, right? We were talking earlier about like the Falco down air on the aerial Jigglypuff at low percent when it won't be knocking down. The Puff can land first. If the Falco is like, doing another aerial to do that, you can just like wave dash back and potentially punish it as well, and that means the Falco has even more things to worry about than that sort of little mix-up tree. Nearly kills with enough air there, but just slightly too high up.
really looks like.
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
It really looks like a. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Kingu's he's done it. He's found his pace. It looks like. The good thing about playing aggressively early on is that you get kind of a sense of how your opponent wants to be doing things, covering your spots, and then you can make small adjustments, and your aggression is going to really get so much stronger.
Yeah. It kind of feels like throughout most of the set, it really has been Kingu making all of these sort of like crucial plays in a way. Like Tino might be having like a decent grasp of like the overall neutral, but like when it comes down to like the actual like interactions that happen in a scrap or something like that, Kingu seems to be on top of all of them.
Yeah, that's the thing about Jigglypuff as well, is sometimes you do just need to find like these small things in the way that your opponent wants to move that are the massive differences. Like you'll get huge punishes off them.
Yeah. Okay, drill just barely hits. Okay, covers the wrong tech option, but got Kingu off stage. This game obviously going quite a lot better for Tino. I think another major thing is that if Tino can match Kingu for punish, that suddenly makes, you know, this sort of thing where he's winning a lot of the neutral, but not like getting these very crucial openings. You know, a lot better.
Well, one thing I don't know is this going to transform? I actually have no idea. I haven't been paying enough attention. It's frozen, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure it's frozen too.
Because I love this stage when it transforms as a spacey. Like it's so much harder for the path.
Yeah.
All gets a nice slide off.
You get a rock transformation. Suddenly they just can't rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll throw up it. Kingu not had the greatest DI on Falco's throws so far this set. We'll have to see if he sort of puts it together if those situations come up more.
Up for a rest.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a really hard spot to get like a substantial punish as Falco.
Kingu never really misses when he gets like a hit by a bad area on shield. He never really misses the up smash. He'll always just go for the up smash out of shield. Always like either gives him space or like sometimes gets something started. Oh, there's a
classic RTC rest.
Is Tino gonna bring it to game 5?
Ooh. Spooky situation, but gets a good start. Up through up air again. I do think that this is kind of like something where Kingu could be potentially getting out and getting reversals. So I hope we get to see that. Okay, another up throw. Not quite a kill.
Ooh.
Back air. Kind of just
comes out that little approach with the back air, yeah.
I think it's really hard to trade with Nair a lot of the time, so I'm impressed that Tino sort of got his back air out just in time to do that.
Oh, he's found a couple of very crucial hits though.
Ooh, stuck near the ledge. Oh
my goodness.
Okay. Oh,
it didn't look like he expected to be near the ledge, so he just does stand and get up.
Yeah. Okay, that time Kingu does really good DI on the up throw. That was crucial. Great dash attack.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
This is a spooky one. Okay,
nice.
Oh
my goodness, jab
back. Yeah. That there was like the first step to get in, and then the jab plus shield was just so small, and then Tino could just go for that full jump there to close it out. Really crucial.
Game 5. I'm loving this set. This is actually really. I'm loving it. This is fun.
All right.
FOD. I don't. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Riddle start.
That's not how far Tino wants it to go, but.
Oh, these fade back nairs are so brutal. And that time Kingu does really good DI on the back throw, so Tino can't get the back throw for their little cheese setup that we saw Frenzy get earlier.
This stage can definitely be good for Puff getting some strange combos, strange kill setups.
Seems kind of true for Falco as well, but at the moment...
It's definitely true for Falco as well. It's just you need to not be quite as scared of like you know messing up your movement. You got to move through the platforms quite smoothly.
Yeah, and it can mess up lasers to an extent, which it's kind of like the cornerstone of the matchup in most situations. So. Ooh, really good timing by Kingu to whiff punish the AC Bear, but Tino manages to sort of reversal in the scrap. Yeah. Great.
So it has been a full minute and 10 seconds since Kingu got that take chase rest.
Yeah, I feel like it hasn't been like too bad for Kingu since then. They've been like in control a lot. It's just Falco's at a high percent now. It's just going to be a matter of getting a stray hit, really.
Tino has just done quite well to get as much as he can without losing that second stock.
Okay, there sends Puff kind of the wrong way. Ooh, okay, potential situation for a reversal for Kingu, but he manages to avoid dealing with that.
Puff now too high percent for up throw up air to connect on it.
Yeah, it does work for like a surprisingly long time, but like Kingu's DI has been just getting steadily better on the throws.
Ooh, weird roll. He's rolling around everywhere.
Yeah, it also feels like Tino's not been very good at covering Kingu's rolls, actually. He gets like a lot of down airs and then is kind of like covering tech in place afterward, and then Kingu is just like, well, I'm rolling in.
I mean, roll is really good.
Yeah.
It's just
it's really important for Path in the matchup, you just got to do it.
Oh,
crazy
that was
back air.
Wild, yeah. I would have been terrified to go for that back air.
Ooh, okay, yeah, nice. Double fair, and that should be
That's going to be it, yeah. Now this is looking very strong position for Kingu right now. I do think Tino is very capable of bringing this into an even position.
If he realizes that Kingu has in fact rolled out of pressure, done a roll in almost every time, he might get a fat punish. But it might be too little too late.
I don't know. I'll just get into his last stock. Go on, get into his last stock at least.
Okay. Ooh.
You could find something.
Risky. Ooh. Yeah, that was a really risky dash attack by Kingu, but Tino doesn't get like a direct punish.
Oh my goodness, the F smash. Sends him the wrong way though. That would have been brutal if it had sent him off stage.
Yeah, it probably would have just finished the set. So I can't really blame Kingu for going for it.
Last game! Last stock! Oh!
Ooh. Okay, that should be it.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Kingu does it.
Nice by Kingu. In general, just kind of in control of the set for the most part. I feel like game one, Tino was doing